Alright, we are back with more Major Stryker. Carrying on from where we left off last time, we're going to the Arctic planets. Apparently we went home in between, despite the fact that the Arctic planet was right there. Maybe we needed to refuel. Looks like you're entering some cold weather up ahead. Advanced scouts took recon pictures of severe polar conditions. Try not to let the electrostatic atmosphere in this area shock you. We've determined it's mostly harmless lightning. You might find me more dangerous. I don't know that it's the height of professionalism for the Admiral to be constantly hitting on one of her fighter pilots. So as you can probably tell, I am in the process of getting over a sore throat. I actually had to take a day or two off recording because I totally lost my voice the other day. But it's on the way back. So that's a positive. I had the coronavirus test and that was a negative. So that's good. I feel secure. I still feel like I've got a sore throat, but I feel like it's a regular everyday kind of sore throat, and therefore I can deal with it with cough medicine, which I don't know when the last time anyone out there had cough medicine was, but so I probably missed it for about 20 years worth of cough medicine, and I can tell you that they have not improved the taste one little bit in the entire time I've had off from cough medicine. Alright, starting to build back up a little. Pop up there, and I've already blown it up. After playing this the other day, I was trying to think what my first experience with shoot-em-ups would have been. I didn't play many on PC. I think we had a game called Clone Invaders, which was a really odd little Space Invaders clone for DOS. And I remember playing that a lot. We had that, was a very early game that we got. One of the first, I think, that was ever on one of our computers. So yeah, I remember playing that, but that's not really a shooter in this kind of style. Space Invaders, a pretty primitive example. Probably the first scrolling shooter like this that I played would have been some variation of Raiden in the arcades, or specifically in either that or it was possibly 1942 at a fish and chip shop in Wagga. I may be misremembering that though. And the way the mind plays tricks on you. Some boats and some very cold water here apparently. Pop up, there you go. A few more rescued. Hold. Oh, damn, I missed the zap bomb. Extra life, start rebuilding up my stock. If only it would have let me keep them over the episode break. I suppose having had to go back to Earth. How did I lose that? What shot me? Oh, bugger. Okay, that one I know exactly what happened, and I have no one to blame but myself. Well, better than nothing. Apparently I can't destroy that. Do you ever focus on things in games not because, like, you're meant to, but just because you think you should? I don't think I earned any bonus last time. What did I do that time to earn it? Oh. Arctic Zone! O2. Why the zone is capitalized. Okay. Here we go. Excuse me, I'm very sorry. Sometimes I almost think stopping at the 3 straight ahead is better. It feels more powerful than when you've got the spread shot. I suppose the spread shot is ultimately more useful because it lets you deal with threats coming from multiple directions, but sort of there is very little that doesn't die very quickly to the 3 hitting it all at once. So yeah, though I am I think the game that really made me want to love vertical shooters and scrolling shooters, like horizontal as well, was Raiden DX. And I know exactly where I played that for the first time, which was at the Video Easy in Tumut. So Tumut didn't have an arcade, but it had sort of a mini arcade in a Video Easy just there. And that was where I first experienced a lot of arcade classics. They had a Neo Geo, so I first encountered the King of Fighters games. I want to say King of Fighters 94 would have been about the right era. Several other Neo Geo games. Magician Lord and Last Resort seem to be stuck in my mind. But one of the machines they had, and had for a very long time, was Raiden DX, and I absolutely loved it. And I don't know why it didn't. And I've talked to people about the Raiden series since, and I've read about it as well. And like, there is this sort of consensus that it's not entirely obvious what it is that Raiden does differently or better than anything else, but there is something about it that just makes it somehow an exceptional series of games. And for me, DX will always be sort of the standout. If you've never played it, it's an enhanced version of Raiden 2. And it has a training mode, which is essentially one really long level that just challenges you to get as far into it as you can. But yeah, it's a really great shooter. Really good fun with 2 people. I'm trying to think what else I first experienced in that arcade. Point Blank. I first played Point Blank there. Bugger, I thought I'd gotten around that. I believe that was probably also where I first played... it was definitely where I first played Daytona USA. I tried to hit the zap bomb, but my finger was not in the right spot to get the button. Yeah, it was where I first played Daytona USA. A game that went on to become one of my all-time favourites, and a game that I still think every arcade should have. It baffles me that there is no version of Daytona available for like Steam or anything at the moment. Why there isn't a playable PC port of such a seminal classic that so many people know and love. I find that really odd. Hell, even if they just, pushed out an emulated version of the original PC version, or the Championship Edition version rather, that would be awesome. And I'm sure would sell like hotcakes. Although probably get a few reviews going, oh, this is just the Windows 95 version. So I can't remember if it was this recording session where I commented on this or not, but Apogee basically snuck Secret Agent HD out today. I had no idea. I was on the DOS Games Facebook group, and somebody said, oh, hey, Secret Agent HD came out today. And I was like, what? I've got to buy it. And I did. I've played it a little, and it's awesome. And they fixed my chief complaint about Crystal Caves HD, which was the music. It sounds properly ad-libbed this time. I was really impressed. Okay. Arctic Boss. You paid your dues, now die. I don't think this guy really knows how paying your dues works. Usually it's not meant to be followed by death. Maybe this is a cultural difference. Oh my god. There's a reason I don't play bullet hell shooters, and it's because I'm bad at dodging bullets like this. Oh well, I got him. Okay, victory. I'll take it. Alright, that's it for this part. In the next part, we will carry on to the next zone and continue our effort to destroy the Arctic planet. I was going to say liberate, but given what we did to the lava planet, I somehow don't think liberation's on the cards. Catch you next time.